Hello. Welcome back to my channel. So glad that you could pop in for a minute or two. Real quick, before we get any further into the video, let me just throw this out there. If you are new here, consider subscribing to the channel. There is content on this channel that I think you might like, so go check it out. Also, while you're here, if you are enjoying this video, give it a thumbs up. I very much appreciate that. Kind of lets me know that I'm doing something right, and it lets me know that you enjoyed it. Also, I do kind of buy all these things with my own money to, show you guys these products. So if that's something that you're interested in, please, that's all I ask. Give me one of these. That's all that's all I need. That's all. Moving on to the actual video. So a couple of videos ago, I made a video about how I got 2 mystery boxes from Fulton and Roark. Fulton and Roark. This brand in particular is, now I wouldn't classify it as like, extremely expensive, but I think it's kind of marketed as like a luxury, like an affordable luxury brand, for your body. But I wouldn't classify them as like extremely expensive, but they're not cheap. Okay, so it was kind of cool that I was able to get 2 mystery boxes at $65 a piece. So at the end of the day, even with I got free shipping. I think after taxes, I ended up paying like $134. So that's cool. But I went back and I kind of opened up the box and I tallied up all, the cost of everything inside the box. And I'm not even joking. It was like, $450 plus that I would have paid. That's not including shipping or none of that. Taxes, nothing. That's just, base rate of what they're charged for each product. That's insane. And it was a small box. So we're going to go through here, okay? And, all the money that I saved here, we're going to talk about each product briefly, okay? I'm gonna give you my honest opinion on all the products that I received. Starting off with this thing right here, Fulton and Roark cooling cloths, okay? So this, I think it says aftershave. Yeah, aftershave cloths is what they're called. Or cooling face towelettes. It says both of them here. Cooling face towelettes, aftershave cloth. I used this, and here's my thought, okay? I forget, this would normally be like $15, I think, something like that. Don't quote me on it. I lost the list. I wrote everything down. But either way, it's probably a little bit more pricier than, buying store brand or something similar. Well, my thought is that, yes, it's a cooling towel. It makes your face cool. All right, it does the job. However, just like I said, there are other brands out there that can do just as good a job or maybe even better and save you quite a bit of money. So this is not a product that I'm not sold on these, okay? I used it, I kind of trimmed up the old neck beard situation, and I used one of these, and I was like, I could do without, all right? So I would not really recommend this. This isn't like a product that I think that you should go to their website and buy directly, okay? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna rate everything 1 out of 10. This right here is like a 3, okay? It's a 3. It's a cooling towel. Like, cool your jets. Cool your jets. Don't cool your towels. I threw it in the floor by accident. That's where it's gonna stay. Up next, I'm just grabbing stuff, and we're just going to go in order. I'm not going in order. I'm just grabbing stuff that's in front of me here. So, the deodorant here. This deodorant, okay. This is $25. This deodorant here, this small-ass thing of deodorant is $25 with the case. The only redeeming quality about the deodorants and even the colognes, which we will not be talking about in this video because it was not part of the mystery box. But some of their products, such as cologne and their deodorants here, you can buy refillable containers, right? So that's one of the only redeeming factors about the deodorant is that you you know, you can buy another one of these. So that's cool, though. You know, that's cool. You know, you don't have to continuously buy the case for it. You can just buy your fragrance that you want. And it even says right here on the back, it does say, hey, this is refillable. Don't throw your shit away. But that's the only redeeming factor about the deodorant here. Because here's my final thoughts, okay? And if you know me on this channel, and anytime I ever talk about deodorants, I am very particular about deodorant. You know, there's a lot of natural brands that I've tried that I've hated. I've absolutely hated them just because it made your armpits feel like you just shoved mashed potatoes in them. And that's why I can't lean towards, you know, all natural deodorants. I gotta kind of have like an Old Spice that's gonna, you know, actually work, even if it is unhealthy for your body. But I did try this, and I went like a whole 3 days just on this alone, work days, and this is what my final thoughts are, okay? Number one, the application is, I feel like it's nice. It's in the round tube. I did notice that it was a whole lot more easier. But at the same time, if you are a man and you know what I'm talking about here, when you put on deodorant, the deodorant gets like on the case, right? So the obsessive thoughts in my head told me that I had to just wipe it off every time I used it. That sucks. And especially since the container's black, all you see is just deodorant all around the rim. Not necessarily a deal breaker, but what I will say is that it drove me nuts. However, this scent that I bought, you know, like I said, it was a 2-pack and they were all the same. You know, this was Devil's Garden. And this scent is a very, very unique scent. I really do love it. It is a fragrant scent that is unlike anything I've ever smelled, and I truly mean that. But one of the things that I was worried about with the deodorant was that it wasn't going to last, or you know, it was going to, you know, the scent wouldn't stick around. But what I found out was that the scent does stick. Like I said, I work, you know, 13 hours a day, sweating. It lasted, but like I said, this is a deodorant. It's not necessarily, it doesn't say anything about an antiperspirant, which is one thing that I kind of like in a deodorant. I know it's not healthy, but it just, you know, it's a little bit more comfortable in my opinion. Good thing is, it is aluminum, baking soda, and phthalate free. So those are cool things. Anyway, getting back on topic here. The 3 days that I used it, I felt like my armpits started to get chafed towards the end of the day. Like there was nothing there. I could still smell it. I could still smell the deodorant just fine. It smelled good. I didn't smell like body odor, but it just felt like, you ever get like chub rub? That's basically kind of what I felt in my armpits. And I wasn't necessarily a big fan of that. But, you know, like I said, the deodorant did work. It smelled nice. It never like wore off and I started smelling like poo-poo. So that's awesome. But it was uncomfortable towards the end of the day, okay? So keep that in mind if you're using these products. This thing right here goes for $25, case and all. $25. The normal person would not buy that. Even though, like, a lot of people lose their minds when they realize that Old Spice is like $8. $8 a little container. So, $25, most people are not going to be throwing money at that. So, here's my final thoughts, okay? Smells good. It was weird at the end of the day. My armpits were dry. It applied decent like a normal deodorant. And I was kind of a fan of the circular tube here. But alas, there's just not enough in there to justify charging that much. I think the refillables are like $15. That's still kind of a lot for deodorant. I would not buy this. I would not buy this, okay? I just wouldn't. Just because I feel like it's a total waste. It smells amazing, and it's kind of like an experience. Okay, you know, I bought it, I used it, but I'm never going to buy it again. 6 out of 10, just because it smelled so good. All right, 6 out of 10. That's what we're going to give it. I had a lot to say about that, so, moving on. Let's talk about the face wash that we got here. Okay, the face wash was also decent. I think it smelled good. One thing I will say is that I'm a fan of exfoliation, and that was something that this particular product lacked. It has 0 exfoliation. It's just a liquid, and and that there's no harm in that. As long as you clean your face. Also, I feel like I have to say this every time. Don't forget to wash behind your ears. Right? That's a thing. Wash behind your ears. But, you still need to wash your face too. And I'm pretty sure this does, daily cleanser. Daily cleanser. So you can use this every day without, screwing your face up. That's good to know, right? But anyway... It not only does it smell good, and it is a relatively larger tube, but this thing is like $15, and that is a lot for a facial cleanser. But the tubes suck. As I'm holding this thing, it is like legit leaking out of the sides here. Do you see this? I've done nothing. I've done nothing with it. It's been in the shower. It's leaking here. That's bullshit, okay? For the amount of money. It is legit oozing out. For what reason? For what reason is that oozing out? Could you tell me? Because there should be no reason. But it is. Well, that's awesome. Anyway... Let me get the junk off my hands now that thing just leaked everywhere. So, $15, you get that tube. I just showed you that it leaks. It's like an old leaky faucet. That sucks. That is absolutely not worth $15. The tubes suck. Obviously, the cap sucks. The only saving grace on that is that it smells different than any other face wash that I've ever tried. It smelled good, but piss on that, bitch. If I pay $15 for a product and you just drip out in my shower, you can go frick yourself. I mean, seriously. I'm you know what I'm saying? Like, if that actually happened, obviously I got these at a discounted price, so I guess it's not too much of a bigger deal, but still, I still spend a lot of money on 2 mystery boxes. That's not acceptable. Fulton and Roark, listen, that's ridiculous. That's stupid, okay? Fix that shit. $15 and that's what I get? No, thank you. 0 out of 10. Moving on to, let's move on to the conditioner. Once again, we have this container, same exact container, except the conditioner here is not leaking. Thank God. It is a little wet from where I showered probably about 30 minutes ago, so I'm wiping it off. But the conditioner, what I will say about the conditioner is I've tried a lot of natural conditioners and they work really good. But I feel like they don't spread that far, especially my hair is like really thick. So I feel like I have to use a lot more than I would prefer. Next thing you know, the already expensive natural brand, I've already used half of it because, like I said, it doesn't go that far. And I have noticed with this brand right here, the Fulton and Roark conditioner, a little did go a whole lot farther than most brands I've tried. And this thing, I'm pretty sure, was also $15. So this is kind of something that I thought that maybe might be worth it, because conditioning my hair is a must. You can't skip conditioner. Not with this hair. This hair will get hard as a rock no matter what shampoo you use. And by you, I mean me. So conditioner is a must, and I will say that this stuff smells delicious and it works. So $15, probably one of my favorite products that I've tried besides the dry cologne or solid cologne. Sorry. 9 out of 10 on the conditioner, just because, like I said, this is going to last me quite a little bit, because a little goes a whole lot farther than most brands I've tried. So that's good. That's good. 9 out of 10 on the conditioner. Good job. Pat yourself on the back. Next up is Fulton and Roark body lotion. This is Blue Ridge scent, right? Fantastic fragrance. I'm even going to take a whiff right now. Smells awesome. Blue Ridge is one of my favorite fragrances by Fulton and Roark. The fact that they're able to take their awesome scents and turn them into soaps, and then body lotions. That's cool. I like that. I like that a lot, because especially if you're wearing lotion, you want to smell kind of manly and cologne-y. You want to smell a little bit of like a cologne vibe, right? So you will get that with their body lotion. So I love that. I love that. Plus the sandalwood here is just to die for. But the lotion actually is pretty good too. Maybe, not any better than any other lotion I've tried. Some lotions are a little bit more watery. This is, a thicker lotion. So it does, it moisturizes relatively well. I wouldn't swear by it, but like I said, it works. It cures dry skin while simultaneously smelling good. 8 out of 10 on the body lotion. I feel like that's another decent buy. Up next, this is a product that I forgot to try, okay? This is, I got 2 of these, but I'm trying the sandalwood. I think that's what it is. Sandalwood. This is the sandalwood one. And I have another one, the Kauai. That fragrance, I also have that, but I don't have it with me. So we are going to try sandalwood for the first time on this channel. Me, anyway. I'm not necessarily sure the amount that you should be using, so this is going to be trial and error, and I'll give you my feedback on it. But this is glass. This bottle is glass with kind of a cheaper metal cap. Doesn't matter. It's all gonna, it's a cap. But I will say, the cap is kind of a little bit on the cheaper side. No big deal though. No harm, no foul. But you hear that glass top? Anyway, let's it's definitely oily, which is the end result here, Okay, all right. First impressions already. Smells absolutely amazing. Oh, and it is so slippery. I don't know if I might have used too much. But this beard of mine is just looking sparkalicious. It's It's definitely got that classic oil look to it now. And it's kind of helping, to shape my beard just a little bit while smelling amazing. Because their sandalwood scent is like really good, in my opinion. I forget how much the daggone oil cost, so I'm going to have to skip that. But what I will say, if it is $15 or less, or maybe even $20 or less, because what I've come to find out is that beard oil and just oils in general are not cheap. So I would say if this is $20 or less, this is a fantastic product to buy from them. The sandalwood is, like I said, immaculate. It is good. Now I'm going to wipe the oil off my hand, and we're going to finish talking about it. That oil is very, very slippery. It was applied to my beard with ease. I feel like I barely had to do anything other than like touch my beard. So that's cool. I like that. I like that a lot. And I can honestly say this is going to be a product that I might go back for. My beard felt amazing with that. And now it smells amazing. So that's cool. Assuming that this product is $20 or less, I would give this a 9 out of 10. For reasons being that it smells amazing and the oil was awesome. Hopefully you got a little bit of an insight from this video. Hopefully you got anything at all. Maybe, a heads up. I don't know. But if you took anything away from this video, that's good. Hopefully I was able to help you with something. I'm not really sure what that was, but I'm really glad that you were here and, made it to the end. If you made it this far in the video, all right, I need you to go down in the comments and type Frosty the Butthole. Frosty the Butthole, because it's Christmas time, all right? Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, go check out my other videos. If you're new here, consider subscribing. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. See ya!